Let's move on to Rustin. This is an upcoming Netflix movie directed by George C. Wolfe, who's previously done Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. He's also like a legendary theater director. And this one stars Coleman Domingo as the legendary gay civil rights activist Bayard Rustin, who is partially responsible for organizing Martin Luther King's March on Washington. It is a fairly like standard historical biopic in some senses. I think what's interesting about it is it kind of is like a backroom negotiation style movie, but about like civil rights demonstrations and permits and protests and or organizing, and those are the things about it that were pretty interesting to me. When it does get into the personal life drama, it does get into more like standard melodrama, issues of being willing, his ability to be open at a time when people are being persecuted for being gay, and sort of the, I don't know if you want to call it irony or just like whatever, the intersectionality of that struggle, like where they're fighting for the liberation of Black people while he's simultaneously experiencing a different type of oppression because he's gay. When it works, it is largely off the back of Coleman Domingo, who I think has evolved into one of our like great character actors. He's popped up in lots and lots of movies recently, and here he gets to take center stage as Bayard Rustin. There's also a great cast around him. We talked about Jeffrey Wright earlier. He's got a small part here. Divine Joy Randolph as well. Small part here. Chris Rock, CCH Pounder. Lots of recognizable faces. I think there's just something that is like not super cinematic about it. The way that it's cut sometimes feels a little bit jarring and doesn't swell to the climax the way that you might want it to. It's effective, but it is a little bit forgettable. So it's probably like it's a good Netflix watch, right? Like that's probably the right platform for it.
Ma Rainey was also Netflix, if I'm not mistaken, and I felt in the same way that you're saying, with that being so contained, that was one where it's like, it's not the editing or the movement, it's the performances that really stand out. So sounds like it's the same.
Yeah, definitely. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Coleman maybe break through in Best Actor, but I also could see this one getting overlooked. I feel like I've responded a little more positively than most folks to it too. So
gotcha.